Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long, it's been a month, but I'm back and I'm finally feeling better. I'm here to talk about my birth, labor story, finally. And this isn't the type of birth story that actually shows me in the hospital giving birth, because unfortunately I could not record in the hospital. They made me sign a paper and everything, which really sucks because it would have been nice to record everything, not for YouTube reasons, but like for myself, and it would have been nice to keep that, but unfortunately I could not. So I wrote everything down on my phone to remember to tell you guys everything that happened. And since it's been a month since I had my beautiful baby girl, I have my notes to remind me what happened. So let's get started and I will start telling y'all this story for whoever cares. So I was induced. I was supposed to be induced Wednesday night, the 18th, but I was literally on my way to the hospital. You might hear baby sounds in the background because she's awake. So I was on my way to the hospital Wednesday night to be induced, and then I get a call and it's them saying that they don't have a room for me and that I can try to call back tomorrow to see if they have room, which whatever. So I went in on Thursday night. I checked in at the hospital at 8:30 p.m. and okay, so now I am 1 day late of my expected due date. I was only 1 centimeter. First of all, they had to give me this thing called Cervidil, which is supposed to like help you dilate and whatnot. So and it's a thing that they put inside you. So I got the Cervidil at 10 p.m. Thursday night, and like I said, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. And then so I woke up at 8 a.m. Friday. Now we're at Friday. And they checked my cervix. They took out the Cervidil thing. And I was only 2 centimeters dilated. Like, it's supposed to help you dilate. And I went from 1 to 2. Which they say was good. But I'm like, ugh, let's get this over with. And then I received Pitocin at 11:15 on Friday a.m. Oh boy. And that's when it's supposed to pick up. Well, around 4 o'clock, them contractions were starting to hurt. At first I was having contractions and I didn't even know, I couldn't even feel them. But around 4 o'clock I could start feeling them. So I didn't want to get the epidural right yet, even though I couldn't because I wasn't dilated enough. So I asked for laughing gas, and I did not like the laughing gas. Some people love it. I did not like the laughing gas. It tasted gross, and I just felt like it wasn't helping the pain. It wasn't helping the pain at all, so I didn't like that. I didn't really use that. And then so around 4:20 they checked my cervix again, and I was around 2-3 centimeters dilated, which I was a 2, and then they're like, yo, you're like 2-3 centimeters dilated. I'm like, oh my god. And just so y'all know, I don't know if it was the lady that was checking me, but having them check to see if I was dilated hurt more than the freaking contractions. And I think it was the lady that was doing it, because I just felt like her whole hand, I felt like she was putting her whole hand inside me because it hurt so bad. And then another lady, a different lady, like later on that day, checked to see if I was dilated, and it didn't hurt as bad. So I think it was just that one lady, and I did not want to see if I was dilated because it hurt that bad. I'm like, I was breathing through the contractions and everything was fine, like it didn't hurt, but checking to see if I was dilated hurt. Ugh. Anyway, on to the story. And sorry if this story, like, if this video might be long, but I'm telling you my story. So yeah. And then so around 6:20 p.m. I think I lost my mucus plug. I went to the bathroom and there was I wiped and there was blood. It was gross. It was like snotty. It looked like a bunch of snot with blood, but it was a lot. So I think I lost my mucus plug, and I called in the nurse because I was freaking out because there was blood. And she was like, it's normal, it's okay. I'm like, oh my God, it's so gross. So that happened at 6:20. And then, let's see, I was checked at 8:30 p.m. and I was only 3 centimeters dilated. Still, only 3 centimeters dilated. And then, so now it's been a very long day. I've been at the hospital for 24 hours now. It's Friday night, and at 8:30 I was checked and I was 3 centimeters dilated. At 8:45 they gave me a yoga ball to try to help the labor. Well, it didn't help, just so y'all know. And I didn't even really want to get out of bed. I just wanted to lay in bed the whole time. I didn't want to get on a yoga ball, really. But at 9 o'clock I was taken off Pitocin to get a break, and then they let me have something to eat. Thank God, because I was hungry. But then that night I received this medicine, I believe it's called Ambien, and that helped me go to sleep so I could get some rest, because since they took me off Pitocin, they were going to put me back on at 3 a.m. in the morning to get the labor started again. So that's what happened at 3 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. And then at 6:30 a.m. they checked my cervix again, and I was dilated 3-4 now. Ugh. And now, like, the contractions and everything was hurting, and the laughing gas was not helping, and I still couldn't really get the epidural. My baby loves being held, and she like starts to cry a little bit whenever she doesn't get attention, because she loves attention and she loves being held and cuddled. But she's okay now. So like I was saying, the medicine that they were giving me was not helping. So around 8:30 a.m. whenever I was checked, when I was 3-4 centimeters dilated, they gave me IV medicine, and that helped the pain for a little bit. But so that was at 8:30 a.m. Around 9:30 a.m. I finally received the epidural. Finally, and once I got the epidural, it was so great. It took all the pain away. Like, I did not feel the contractions at all. I could feel pressure down there just because her head was moving, like down there. She was getting ready. And the epidural is not as scary as people make it out to be. Like, you don't see the needle going in you, so it's not that bad, and you're more focused on the contractions and the pain. So the epidural is great. I would definitely recommend it. My back does not hurt. Like they say afterwards, your back hurts or whatever. Like, my legs were heavy. It was weird because it's like they were so heavy, but that was it. Epidural, great. Highly recommend. And then, so after I got the epidural, it seemed like everything went fast after that, because well, at 10:20 they inserted a catheter, and I did not feel that, thank God. But so at 10:20 they inserted the catheter. At 10:30 my water broke, and then I was 7-8 centimeters dilated, and that's when they were like, I'm in active labor now. So I'm like, yes. And thank God I had the epidural before my water broke, because some people, they were talking about breaking my water for me, and I'm glad it broke on its own. It just felt like a gush of water, basically like I peed the bed, but it wasn't that bad. And then so 12:50 p.m. came along, and I was 10 centimeters dilated. I'm like, holy cow, it's time. I was so nervous, but I started pushing. And just so y'all know, I'm not gonna mention the hospital I delivered at, but they had me deliver on a broken bed. The things that you're supposed to set your legs on did not work. So my best friend and my boyfriend had to hold my legs. Two unexperienced people. They didn't have nurses hold my legs for me. They had my best friend and my boyfriend. What? So that's what happened whenever I was pushing, which I just thought was a little ridiculous. I ended up pushing for 50 minutes, and at first, like the doctor, she was like, the rate you're looking at, it looks like you're gonna be pushing for about 1 to 2 hours. No, I am not pushing for 2 hours. So that's when I went into overdrive and kicked it in, and I ended up pushing for 50 minutes still, almost an hour, but they said that was pretty good for a first timer. But I was not about to push that baby out for 2 hours because it hurt. Like, the epidural took the contraction pains away, but you could still feel pressure down there just because there's a baby coming out of you. And another thing, the doctor, I had a midwife deliver me. I don't know why I wasn't able to choose, but anyway, the doctor was like, it looks like you're about to tear. So she talked about cutting me. She made a tiny cut, and then I tore the rest of the way. They didn't prepare my body at all. Like, usually they like prepare the vagina to help you give birth. They didn't prepare my body at all. I ended up having a 3rd-degree tear. Wish they had a stitch up, and they put like packing inside of me that was supposed to be inside me for a day to help the blood, and it hurt to walk. I ended up, whenever they were moving me from labor and delivery, they moved me to mother and baby. I almost passed out. Sorry, I keep looking down. My baby, I'm holding my baby, and she's a little fussy right now. Okay, I'm back. I had to feed my little darling. That's why she was fussy. So like I was saying, I almost passed out then, and then whenever I got to mother and baby in the room, I went to the bathroom, and as I was getting up, I almost passed out. And then another time I was in the bathroom, I was actually getting up, and I did pass out. I woke up, and there was so many people in the room now, and Ricky, my boyfriend, was looking at me like, it's okay, you're okay, you just passed out. He was trying to calm me down, and I'm just like, I've passed out before, I'm used to it, kind of. That's not a good thing, but I've passed out 3 other times in the past, not during whenever I was pregnant or in delivery, but I know what it's like. So when I woke up, I was calm. Everyone was, are you okay, are you okay? I'm just like, woo, this ain't my first rodeo. And so yeah, I passed out, and then after that I was on bed rest, which sucked. So every time I had to use the bathroom, I had to use it in this bowl, basically in bed. Felt like an old person. It was terrible. Just terrible. But anyway, my baby was born at 1:40 p.m. on Saturday, 10/21/2017. She was 7 pounds 14 ounces. Let's see, what else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, she was 20 inches long, and now a whole month later she weighs 10 pounds 1 ounce, and she's 21 inches long. The doctor, when he came in for her 1-month checkup, he was like, oh my gosh, you look like a 2-month-old, and she's only 1 month. She's like, she looks little, but she's big. She is a big girl. She eats 4 ounces every 2 to 4 hours, around that range. She's a big girl. That's pretty much my birth story. For postpartum wise, so I had a 3rd-degree tear. They had to stitch me up. Well, a couple weeks later, I went back to the doctor. My stitches ended up coming out. So then I had to have surgery to have them repair everything. And I just recently got those stitches removed. Oh my gosh. I would not wish this upon anyone. Getting stitches pulled out of your vagina hurts so bad. I cried the whole time. It's just, the whole experience kind of has scared me to have any more kids. I want more kids. I want at least 2 or 3. That's it. But the whole after birth experience has kind of traumatized me. I had a great pregnancy. I had a great delivery. It's just the whole aftermath. It's just kind of, I'm scared. I don't want that to happen again. And it's just, I'm to the point where maybe next kid I might rather have a C-section. I don't know. It's just, it was that bad for me. And I guess it may not seem like a big deal to some people, but I've been walking funny for the past month. I haven't been able to do anything. I'm just now recently being able to drive again. It's just, it sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. And now let's go meet my baby, Raylan Scarlett. Hi, and here is Raylan, everybody. Mommy loves me to the moon and back. Oh, your outfit is so cute. My 1-month-old is wearing 3-month clothing. Hi. Hi. You talking to the camera already? Oh. Hey. Well, everybody, that's it for this video. I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Oops. Here I am. Here. I'm start over. Skirt. Hi. Oh no, don't spit up. What? What's wrong?